but we don't like people coming when they just leech on us.
It's not about like peace and love anymore.
Go back to Europe.
The teaching of homosexuality.
In today's video, I'm going to be asking British people if it's worth it living in the UK, what they would change about the UK if they could change anything. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, please like and subscribe as well. It's a big help. And yeah, let's do it. So what would you change about the UK, if you could change something?
A bit more equality in sense for like homeless people. There's a lot of homeless people in Sheffield. It'd be great if there was like a bit more equality, a bit more provision for homeless people. Drug addicts and alcoholics, a bit more support and mental health.
I would change music because at the minute it's not very good. It's not my take, like older music, it's just made better and better quality. Where nowadays it's more like, it's a bit like violent, it's not about like peace and love anymore.
Oh, they need to reduce university fees. Sorry, but we pay too much. I'm in like 6 hours a week and it's just going to really discourage people from pursuing a degree. Universities are just becoming sort of very elite.
So you think it's worth it going to university?
With my degree, probably not as much. I've had to really try and get loads of work experience. So maybe I probably wouldn't get a degree now if I was, 3 years later.
What would you change,
Less cars, more bikes.
Oh my word, the government probably. There's a lot of system which it's a bit sort of outdated, rotten. There's a lot of money in politics. It's just too much money, so got to take that out of it.
So what would you say?
The weather, definitely the weather. It's far too cold all the time. I mean, a lot of other places get it worse with the cold and everything. It's just that it interchanges too much. Like one day it can be really sunny and then the next day it's freezing cold and then the next day is really rainy. I'd like consistency.
Go back to Europe.
Really?
Brexit was the worst thing we ever did. Yeah, it's cost the country so much money, all right? Come out of Brexit.
Yourself, you can feel the impact of the decision?
Where I work, yes, definitely, because we have to pay for customs and customs clearance, extra money. It's also had an impact on people from this country wanting to sell into Europe because Europe is putting so much pressure on people to pay more.
What would you change about the UK?
Well, as I am now, in my 80s, I would change a lot. It is very different. When my son, in his 50s, was a child, and my daughter, they had a very different life to what the children have now. In 50 years, it's just gone totally the opposite. They had no mobile phones, no Wi-Fi. They played in the garden, they played on the bikes, they played with the dolls, they read books. They were a lot happier and calmer. I do think that this modern world has made everybody very tense and worried, and it didn't used to be as bad as they are now. But as the way things are going, life is difficult now for a lot of people.
What would you change,
Oh, right, I'd reinstate a sense of civic pride. Look around, litter, badly maintained paths, chewing gum on the pavements. This is taught at an early age, right? And other countries don't do it. You look at a fountain in a public square out here, full of litter, full of paper, full of mess. Barcelona, spotless.
I would be very much rounding up the Muslims and asking them what they believe and what affiliation they have, because I believe that they are avowed enemies to my culture, and also the teaching of homosexuality and transsexual rights within the school system. I think that is wrong. Both of those things wrong.
And do you like living in the UK? Or what do you think about living here?
Yeah, I do like it. Yeah, it's great, it's nice to come home, but I do like I've been to a lot of other countries and I like other countries as well, but again that's mainly weather based.
Okay. So yourself, you wouldn't want to live in any other countries if you could? You would still stay in the UK?
No, I mean, I'd be open. I mean, Australia is supposed to be amazing. I think Switzerland have got things right, but I've got family in UK, so I'm grounded to UK. So family's everything, I'm afraid.
How do you feel about living in the UK? Do you like it?
Yeah, anywhere is better than here, in my opinion. My dream is to travel, so when I've got a bit of money, that's what I'm going to do.
So if you could live anywhere in the world, in which country you would like to live?
I'd like to go to America's, it's a bit expensive. Probably Portugal, around there. Anywhere other than England, really.
I live in Spain. I'm Spanish. Yeah, I speak Spanish, so I'd probably go back to Spain. Nicer weather.
How do you feel about living here?
Yeah, it's nice. I'd like to experience living in another country. I don't know if I'd stay there or if I would live in those countries permanently, but I definitely want to at least try a different country.
So like if you could live anywhere in the world, would you still pick the UK?
I would pick the UK. You know, it's my home, so it has its ups and downs, but it's good. Yeah, I like it. I like it very much, yeah.
What do you like about the UK?
My family's here. I'm used to the sea, the beach. A lot of countries aren't next to the sea, so quite lucky in Europe to be right next to the sea. So.
Are you swimming sometimes in the sea? Not too cold?
I do swim in the sea, yeah. It's very cold, but the adrenaline is like a drug.
Oh, that's really difficult because I've never really been anywhere for a long time. I don't know, the Netherlands seems pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Amsterdam.
Maybe not Amsterdam, that's a bit too touristy, but just the Netherlands in general, it's just such a chill vibe. Yeah, I really like it.
Do you like living in the UK?
I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I love Sheffield. It's a gorgeous place.
I would live in the sunshine if I could. I love the heat and I love the sunshine, and I have lived abroad and I'm on my own now. And if I had someone to go abroad with, I would go abroad and live.
Where would you go?
I like Europe. I loved America. I still love America. But I like the sunshine, and life for me would be a lot easier in the sun now. I don't like the cold.
Yourself, do you like living in the UK?
Yeah, I wouldn't live anywhere else, yeah.
What makes the UK a great place to live in?
The National Health Service, the sense of British values, sense of generally not taking things too seriously. We don't entirely trust authority. We usually got our own way of doing things. We like eccentricity. We like seeing a guy in a kilt having his photo taken. You know, that's good, right?
Yeah.
That's unconventional. We like that.
Do you like living in the UK? Do you like this country?
I find that they have just become multiculturalist and they have lost their identity. I lived out of this country for a long time. I lived in Greece. I've spent a long time in Greece. They were very, I mean, you're from Eastern Europe, yeah?
France.
France. Oh, c'est bon ça.
Vous parlez français, vous parlez français.
Charlie Hebdo! Really good. Oh, c'est bon ça. The French, they bring a national identity together. They will bring a redistribution of wealth together. You don't have that in England. In England, all you get is a petty bourgeoisie. A bourgeoisie, and then they tell you, and you had their cock in your hat, and then you are singing "God Save the King." Well, which God's that? It's a cockamamie God. I don't understand. It doesn't seem to be a biblical God to me.
Are you proud to be British?
Yeah, I'm proud to be British, yeah. It's a universal language, so my husband he works for a foreign company and they all speak English, so he's got an advantage, but he doesn't speak another language, so I feel almost we have got an advantage, which I suppose that makes you proud, and we've got a good NHS system as well, so that makes me proud.
Yourself, do you speak any other languages?
No, I mean, I try a bit. I try a bit of Spanish when I go to Spain, I try a bit of French when I go to France, but I'm not like fluent or anything, but it's just laziness because everybody speaks English.
Are you proud to be British?
Yeah, of course I'm proud. It's my home, innit? So, yeah, I'm proud.
I think I'm proud to be British. I just think, it's got a few problems to sort out, then I'll be prouder.
I don't think I'm as proud as some people are. I just don't really think about it. It's not a massive part of my life being proud of being British.
So yourself, you're feeling proud to be British?
I'd say so, yeah. More English, but yeah.
Oh, you do.
There's a slight difference.
What's the difference?
British is Scottish, Irish and Welsh and England. Okay. But English is just English. Oh. And because I'm not Irish or Welsh, I'm still British.
Oh yeah, definitely proud to be British. Definitely proud to be Yorkshire.
What makes you proud to be British?
I don't know. I can't actually put my finger on it. I don't know. Proud to be British. I don't know, just like how we stand in the world with things and helping other nations and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you feel proud to be British?
Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, proud. Yeah, very, very proud. And also to be Cornish as well.
Are you proud yourself to be British?
Yes, I am, but I'm English. Scottish don't seem to like us. The Welsh don't seem to like us. Nobody seems to like us, so I prefer to be English.
And maybe to the two people watching you, do you have any advice for them, if they come to the UK, something they should know about?
No, not really. If they come, we don't mind people coming when they work, but we don't like people coming when they just leech on us. But if they come genuinely to work, that's fine. Nobody objects to that.
You think there is too much immigration in the UK?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's not meant to sound critical and nasty. It's just a fact of life,
Are you proud to be British?
Yes, but not in the sense I would ever display a flag or shout about it. I think part of Britishness is not shouting about it.
So you are proud to be English?
It's my home. We are sold and told our national identity from above, but it doesn't necessarily weigh up. In England, there is a disconnect between the executive is telling you and what the people are thinking.